Live. Hey, and we are back finally. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite nerdy podcast, and that is ComicXWeeb.
We are finally back.
We are finally back. I am your co-host, James, a.k.a. Comics for Cheap, a.k.a. Send It to James, a.k.a. Cut Eli Apple. I got my co-host here with me.
It's your boy, Chris, a.k.a. Black Santa, a.k.a. Is Matthew Stafford a Hall of Famer? A.k.a. Super Cold Water. That's sponsored by no one.
So any sponsors, preferably alcoholic beverages that want to sponsor us, give us a shout. So yes, welcome back. We're finally back on after a couple week hiatus. We've just had so much stuff and shenanigans going on the last couple weeks, but this is where we usually are every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And go ahead and hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't already. Whether you're live or on the replay, we appreciate you. But yeah, so let's talk about everything pop culture, especially movies, comic books, anime. But obviously we had the Super Bowl this weekend, and we got to kick it off talking a little bit of a recap on that, just because it was the most viewed television program in 5 years, including the other Super Bowls. So it's a little special. It was a little special. Yeah. Yeah. And special. I think that had to do with the line or the matchup that we had between LA and Cincy. And also, I think it had a little something to do with the halftime show. What do you think, Chris?
Absolutely. When you got names like Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, who showed up and, surprised some people. Some people didn't see it as a surprise. But either way, 50 was there. That was good to see 50. Mary J. Blige. I mean, you had a star-studded Kendrick Lamar. You had a star-studded lineup. And honestly, like I was telling Dino earlier, that's exactly what they need to do. They took a page from the NBA's All-Star Weekend, where they have performers like those, performers like these guys, honestly, rap music, stuff like that, more of a hip-hop feel to it. And that helps. That gets people bumping, gets people pumped up and ready to go. Because in the past, they, no offense to those guys, but those guys never got the crowd pumping, and you would always hear, oh, this was the worst halftime show. This halftime show was trash. Let's get to the game. Not this time. All you hearing is positivity, and that was good, man. I enjoyed it.
What was the last, aside from this one, what was the last Super Bowl halftime show that you enjoyed? That you remember, like, stands out to you, like, oh, yeah, like, that was a pretty decent halftime show?
The Beyonce one was great.
Beyonce,
it had an interesting ending to it.
Yeah, that was all the shenanigans, and like wasn't there a bunch of like conspiracy theories involved with that one too? Yeah. I remember that one. I don't remember like it being good performance. I just remember it because of all the conspiracy shit that went down.
Yeah, exactly. Prince had a really cool one too, where it was actually raining while he was doing Purple Rain. That was epic.
I remember that.
Yeah.
The Prince one. The one I was going to say stuck out to me as a good performance was Bruno Mars. I thought he did a very good job.
I was thinking, Bruno Mars was good too. He's a great performer himself, yes.
But yeah, we just named, a handful out of however many that we've bear witness to over the years. But yeah, usually, like you said, correct, it's a disappointment. It's a letdown of a performance. It's so overhyped, and it usually does not deliver. But this time, I felt like they did a solid job, man. I really do. Solid job. You never see Dr. Dre perform. So him coming out and kicking it off was pretty awesome.
It was awesome.
Snoop Dogg just did Snoop Dogg things. I expected everything that came out of Snoop.
Like you said, Snoop Dogg thing.
Smoked the joint before he got out on stage. Did his little Snoop Dogg dance, which I fucking love because that's the same dance that I do. Just keep the arms tight, elbows tight, tall and skinny. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Threw up the gang signs, which I'm sure the NFL was not so happy about, but it's
actually,
cool.
I'm happy you said that because the NFL specifically asked him not to do that, and he did it anyway. So,
and then what did they? Speaking of that, they asked Eminem not to kneel, and he kneeled anyways. And then they asked
It's
Dr. Dre.
interesting because I heard that the NFL was okay with that. That he told them in advance.
Okay.
They said they was okay with that. I heard that they was fine with that because they talked about that in advance in the NFL. Because Shannon Sharp talked about. I heard Shannon Sharp specifically say that the NFL was cool with that. And he was happy they was because he specifically told them that's what he was planning on doing, and they was like, okay, that's fine.
Were they okay with Dr. Dre letting some language slip or saying?
No, I'm pretty sure they weren't. I'm pretty sure that probably went into the Snoop Dogg aspect where they were just like, "Don't do that," and they just did it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like, what did they expect? You know what I mean? Like, these dudes are the original gangsters of rap, and like,
yes.
come on, man, like
that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Like, and again, they knew that was gonna happen with Snoop to a degree. The fact they had to ask him, "Hey, please don't do that," so you know it's a high possibility it's gonna happen. So you just gotta eat it. And I'm pretty sure overall the NFL's like, whatever, this shit rocked and people are happy, so who cares?
That's true. That's true. Everyone dressed low key. Snoop Dogg out there in the bright blue outfit.
Yeah,
I'm just cracking up, dude. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. And then 50 Cent, rounding up to a whole $1. Look, spending too much time in the candy shop over the years, looking like the bizarre impersonation of him in that B12 video. Oh man, dude, he just I love
that video.
Loving it.
Oh my god, I love that song.
But no, he killed it. He killed it. Kendrick killed it. I thought Kendrick really had a solid performance. Everyone was like, "Oh, the Kendrick part was whatever," but I was like, "Dang, Kendrick!" Like, I thought he laid it down.
Kendrick was fine. Kendrick was fine, man. Yeah, Kendrick was fine. I'm sorry, I got it in my head now. 50 told me to do sit-ups to get buff. I did 2.5 and couldn't get up. Like, oh my god, that was great. But no,
that whole song is so ridiculous. But
It is. I love that song, dude.
Oh shit. But yeah, so I thought Kendrick did good, and like, still one of the solid new age rap stars that as far as mainstream goes, and for him to perform like the way that he did, I thought people were sleeping on him. Maybe they just didn't know as much who he was. I know he's not as popular as the rest of them that were on stage, but I still think that his performance carried. So
yeah,
I thought it was good.
Agreed. Now,
so what about the actual game? Let's talk about the actual game, Chris.
The
WWE scriptwriters really came through.
Oh my god, here we go again.
It was solid with the script writing of this Super Bowl. All right. The refs threw one penalty flag the entire game until the last minute and a half. And then they decided they needed to decide who was going to win this game once and for all. No, I'm just messing around. But it was a close game. I was really thinking that somehow Burrow was gonna pull one out there and get the win. The second half champs for the whole postseason. I thought they were really gonna continue that streak, and unfortunately, no O-line, and he's still like, he really is, in my opinion, still kind of a rookie. Like, he was injured last year, so he didn't even play the full season last year.
No, so he got his leg broke because O-line sucks.
Right, the O-line is just awful. But and this year is his first full year. So for him to come out and go all the way, on that shitty of an O-line, I just can't wait to see what happens if they fix up that line and come out next season.
But see, that's the reason why they lost, because Burrow played fine. Burrow was all right. The issue was that O-line. He got sacked 7 times. That doesn't happen in one game like that. That doesn't happen. He got sacked 16 times overall in just the playoffs. You know how disturbing that is? Mm-hmm. That don't make any dang sense. Like, he's not going to last long. And here's the part that I'm just being honest, and it sucks for him. But one, I picked them to beat the Chiefs. I was right.
Mm-hmm. You
but
did,
when me and you were talking, we both felt the Rams was going to win. And I felt overall the Rams would win because of that O-line. Here's the thing. You got Aaron Donald. You got Von Miller, who's resurged himself because of Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's the best defensive player we've seen in years. Like, overall, he's just that dude. And that's the best front D D-line. That's the best D-line in the league. So those guys were going to break through. That's the best front. So I knew it was going to come down to that. And when Aaron Donald and them boys started getting those sacks at the end, I was like, oh, it's over. And then Matthew Stafford. Look, I got to get this dude props, man. He got out of Detroit. And that man said, let me show y'all what I can do once I leave these bums. And that dude went out there, and he went out there and he handled his business. Odell went down. Odell was playing very well. He would have had a big game, but he went down. I'm hearing that he tore his ACL. If he
that's what I'm hearing too.
That's real bad, man, because he already tore it before. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, this is just going to zap him completely of whatever he has left, really. And then you have two of their top two tight ends was out. So the only real thing, and they had no run game. So the only real thing they had was Cooper Kupp. And everybody knew they were going to give him the ball, and they still couldn't stop him.
Who couldn't stop him, though? Who specifically could not stop Cooper Kupp?
The defense. The Bengals defense.
But if you were to name one specific player on the Bengals defense.
What are you getting at there?
That they just need to get rid of the Eli Apple, bro. I'm saying. Look, anyone named Eli in the NFL.
I will say I got a hot take that people get mad at, and they're like, "You a New Yorker? How could you say that?" Eli Manning's not a Hall of Famer to me. Like Eli Manning did great things in 2 Super Bowl games, and that's awesome. You can never take that away from him. But what about his career? His career is if you look at his numbers, they're not good.
No,
his numbers are bad. And
he was always bad.
He didn't make the playoffs much at all.
That's what I'm saying. For me, I could never stand Eli Manning, and like Alexis and I would constantly make fun of him whenever we watched, and he would make the Eli face. Yeah, dude. Every single time, bro, he made that face. And now we make fun of Patrick. Patrick does the head tilt. Patrick Mahomes, he'll do the head tilt and just kind of walk with like his arms in there. So now we do that too all the time. So that's our new favorite thing. But at least we like Patrick Mahomes. Eli, we just couldn't stand.
We like Patrick Mahomes. I like Eli. I'll just be honest. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but I like Eli Manning. And I will also make sure I say winning the Super Bowl is way more important than the Hall of Fame. I'm just making sure that's way more important. But I'm saying as an individual thing. But I'm saying, like, I don't see Eli as a Hall of Fame. But props to Matthew Stafford. Props to that team, the Rams. They got it done at the end. 79 yards is amazing. It sucks for Joe Burrow because I'm going to be real with you, man. Even if they fix that O-line, think about it like this. Dan Marino went to the Super Bowl very early. He lost, but he went there early. And what did they say? Oh, Dan Marino's going to go back, and he never went back again. So just because you get there early, most of the time, you don't come back.
Right.
So I don't know if he's going to come back because honestly, Patrick Mahomes has something to prove next year. So I'm assuming he's going to come out ready to go. Josh Allen's going to be something different. He's going to come out ready to go. Lamar Jackson, hopefully his team can actually stay healthy and everybody don't get hurt. He's going to have stuff to do. Like that, there's so many great players.
There are a lot of great players.
He's getting back, man.
No, I don't. Well, okay, so I don't know if he'll get back if they don't make some drastic changes. But I mean, I guess we'll just have to see because you are right. There's so much talent right now, like young talent too.
Yes.
Like you were saying, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen.
Even though I have my issues with Kyler Murray, but he can play, but I do have some issues.
Who knows what's happening, with even the old heads, Aaron Rodgers, what he's going to do next year.
Right.
If Matt Stafford keeps his team mostly in together, he probably has a solid chance to make it back again. So it is going to be difficult, but he's just good. But the kid's only like 23, 24 years old. So he's got some time, I'm not saying because he's got to go straight back to the Super Bowl.
It's not easy
the next season. But with talent like he's got and just keeping a cool, calm composure as long as he continues to try to advance himself, I think he's got a solid shot in the future to return.
I hope so. I really do hope Joe Burrow gets back. I really do. But I got to ask you this question now.
Okay.
Is Matthew Stafford, because this is the big question that's going on in sports right now, is Matthew Stafford a Hall of Famer?
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because, yes, he's good. Obviously, he's great.
He has a lot of numbers. He's only literally 5 yards away from 50,000 passing yards. So he's definitely he's going to 100% get that.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Like as far like I know he was stuck with such a shitty team for a long time with the Lions for a dozen years. You know, that's a good solid. Imagine me being stuck at PetSmart for 12 years like that. It wears on you, dude. Like, yeah, being stuck with a shit team like that. I mean, that wears on you. So for him to come out and then like the very next season that he escapes from that, you know what I mean? Shuts down Tom Brady, puts an end to his career, goes to the Super Bowl, wins against Joe Burr, you know, all that kind of stuff. That's great all in and of itself, but he'll have to do it again, I feel like. And then
he had 1,800 and plus yards in 4 games. That's amazing. 9 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. That's pretty darn good. And the 2 interceptions came in obviously the Super Bowl game. He has some stellar.
Yeah, and one of them was like not really his fault, I would say.
It went off his receiver's hand, yeah. And honestly, Cooper Kupp is something different. Like his numbers, his one season is like literally. If you compare to any other wide receiver, it's definitely a top 5 of the greatest year for a receiver of all time. It's a top 5 year. Let's also keep in mind, he won't do this until Stafford showed up. I'm just throwing that out there. He ain't do that.
Do you think Cooper Kupp stays with LA, or do you think he's going to go after a little extra cash now?
Smart move is to stay. You're in the perfect offense. Offense that you have a guy like Stafford who is going to throw you the ball, you in a throw happy offense, and you got the playbook down pat. If he goes somewhere else, I'm be honest with you, I think he gets exposed. I don't think he performs the way he performed on this Rams offense and the way things run if he goes somewhere else. But I want to say one quick thing.
Okay.
With all the good praise I want to give Stafford, I can't say he's a Hall of Famer because the biggest thing is Stafford been in the league for 13 years, right?
Yep.
He has only 1 Pro Bowl to his name. Only 1.
Right.
He's never been an All-Pro. He's never been an All-Pro. I can't call anybody a Hall of Fame if you've never been an All-Pro. You only have 1 Pro Bowl. I will say he should have been a Pro Bowler this year. He had 41 touchdowns passed. He had close to 5,000 yards thrown. Kyler Murray got that edge, which to me made no sense. Matthew Stafford was better and is better than Kyler Murray by a huge margin. And I just thought that was really dumb for him to get it over Matthew Stafford, which is foolish. I will say, though, here's the big issue with Stafford. He did throw 20 interceptions. I mean, the dude he throws a lot.
But he throws a lot because they don't really have a run game.
Yeah, he's a flat-out gunslinger. But my thing is, I can't give a guy a Hall of Fame nod when – I'm obviously him getting the Super Bowl finally puts him in that discussion, but his numbers may say, yeah, this a guy could be a Hall of Famer, but the accolades are not there. Obviously, no MVPs, no nothing. He has no awards. Can't be a Hall of Famer without nothing. Can't do that.
Yeah. And I don't know, like, I mean, obviously everyone, I guess, would shoot for Hall of Fame, but how much does that really mean to him, like right now? You know what I mean? Like, how much is it?
I wouldn't care for a Hall of Fame, dude. Super Bowl's all I care about. That's all you play for. You don't play. If I heard a player say, "My whole career is to get to the Hall of Fame," I don't want you on my team. Your whole thing should be winning the Super Bowl, winning a championship, whatever sport you is. That's your main goal. If you get to the Hall of Fame, that's awesome. But you got to win those championships, not the Hall of Fame.
Right. No, yeah, I'm with you there. So yeah, I mean, I agree with you on those points. Like you said, up until really recently, I mean, Matthew Stafford wasn't a name that was discussed often because of the team, because the team he was playing on. So he's been good. Obviously, he has talent, but he should have got himself out of that situation maybe a little bit earlier.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's so much harder in the NFL to do that, though, unfortunately, because of how they can franchise tag you and the stupid rules. It's the player's fault, though. The NFL has the worst player union in all of sports.
So get franchise tagged?
Yeah. So if your contract comes up And like, even if you're your rookie contract, they can literally franchise tag you and keep you around, and you can't do anything about it. There's nothing you can do. Like, that's crap.
What do you mean that
that's
they
garbage.
franchise tag
No,
you though?
but that's the NFL. Huh?
So what does that mean exactly that they franchise tag them?
So a franchise tag means they can pay a certain amount of money, like basically the average of what a quarterback would make, and it would be like average down. It gets higher and higher the more you franchise tag a person, but you can franchise tag them. And so if your contract expires and they use a franchise tag on you, you're forced to stay on that team for another year, and they can technically franchise tag you again the next year. So they can keep you around. They'll keep paying you basically around the average of what a quarterback would make, and it gets higher and higher. But they can keep you around for a year and a year and a year, and then be like, well, we used them up the way we needed to. Now we just let them go. Like, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the NFL Players Union fault. It's the worst in all of any union. It's just the worst. Those guys don't know how to put their foot down.
You'd have to throw your game, basically, is what you'd have to do to get out of that.
You basically have to do that. You have to look like a straight up scrub out there. They'll be like, all right, get rid of me. Like, yeah, gotcha, fool. I'm good now.
Got him. He just bounces to another team real fast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, no, that is a silly thing that they can do. I didn't realize that they could just tag you like that and just keep you around.
Yep.
Oh man. All right, let's talk about it's just a little sequitur because the trailer came out at the start of the Super Bowl. But we got a new trailer for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Showed a lot too, man.
Yeah, I'm actually going to see if I can bring it up here. The Doctor Strange 2 new trailer here. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, because I only seen it one time, but apparently people are like, Iron Man was in it. And I was like, oh.
Bro, people are freaking out about
I was like, I guess trailer. I didn't see that part because I only saw it one time. I didn't specifically see Iron Man, but I guess he was there.
So I'm in a bunch of group chats on Instagram, right? And they obviously always talking about speculation and which books to purchase and, et cetera, right? This trailer drops. Instant. I've never seen it like this before with any trailer that we have gotten, including the No Way Home trailer, okay? Ooh. Including the No Way Home trailer. This shit was ridiculous. Like, immediately we're getting freeze frame stills of, like, just the most random scenes out of this trailer, all right, from a TV spot, okay? and I'm just like, oh wow, okay, people are like freaking out a little bit, and then all of a sudden, like, books are emerging from dollar bin status to $100 level. Just absolute, like, I have never seen speculation and just like the fire, and because it's the Multiverse of Madness and because of what this trailer showed, which we're going to show the trailer here in a second on mute, but there's so many different things that they could do, and no one really actually knows what the truth is. So people are paying absurd and obscene amounts of money for books that they should not be speculating on right now, in my personal opinion. That's
bro,
just me.
You need to be
because again, this is the multiverse.
Bro. You need to start eating out there, bro.
I'm not feeding into this trailer whatsoever. If I happen to find a book that like people are freaking out about in the dollar bin, I'll snatch it up or whatever. But I'm really trying not to feed into the any of this buying and selling shit that's going on because it's ridiculous. Like, people are going a little bit crazy, a little bit overboard on some books where like you said, the Iron Man thing, dude. Like, it's like I've seen the freeze frame or whatever. They've tried to blow it up, enhance it, etc. It's like a crime scene show where they enhance the image,
like
and
Law and Order and crap, bro.
It don't really look like it. I don't know. And then they're trying to say this other dude is Sleepwalker that don't look like Sleepwalker. Bro, it's the weirdest fucking thing. I was like, that has a better chance of being Dormammu. And everyone's like, it's Sleepwalker. I'm like, okay, all right, calm down. Everyone just needs to take a chill pill. All right, so let's see if we can bring this up. Let's share a tab. Share screen, the tab. All right. So this is the one that just dropped 2 days ago with the Super Bowl. All right, he's chilling. Where's he chilling? What's that? What's going on there, Chris? Break it down for us.
I don't know what I'm supposed to break.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Chris.
It just looked like he's just chilling. You know, he's a.
And everyone's like, "This is this. This is
right
this,
now."
this
He
is
is standing there, right where Thor came down when he was playing a trick on Iron Man. Right. So the hammer is actually somewhere across towards the right. Matter of fact, the hammer's right behind the little circle thing there, right behind the clouds and tornado or whatnot.
Right.
So the hammer's there, and Thor is actually standing there writing Tony's number on the hammer. And then it's going to. So you need to get that issue. That's the issue exactly. Y'all need to go by. The one where he is writing, you know, he plays a trick on Tony, and he's going to get that hammer out to people, and they're going to have Tony Stark's number. That's what's happening right now.
All right, perfect. All right, let's see what else happens here. So he's just chilling, but make sure that you get whatever that he was talking about. Yeah. So like people, I'm telling you, like they freeze frame everything. Whatever's going on here, people are speculating on what's. I'm like, it's just like keep in mind. Some of this might not actually be in the movie. Marvel does that. They have a history of doing that. They have shot stuff specifically for trailer footage. That is 100% in their wheelhouse. They take stuff out of footage for trailers. They add stuff into footage for trailers. We've seen it happen, but people have just forgotten everything that they've learned over the past 15 years from Marvel, and they're just going buck nutty on everything that's going on.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay, so that's the one. Yeah. So people were saying that that's Sleepwalker.
I
don't see it. But,
I don't see it either.
It's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
I was like, everyone's just looking past the fact that that's America Chavez right there and just jumping straight to whoever the fuck that is. That's why I said, like, as far as drawings go, like in the comics and shit, that has like it looks a little more similar to Dormammu with the like the lines across the face and shit than it does Sleepwalker. Because Sleepwalker had like the whole getup. He didn't have like whatever the fuck's going on. It looks like a mummy, honestly. More than anything else. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. But anyways, we have that character, so that's cool.
In the movie now. All right, cool, awesome.
Yeah. And because he wakes up, I guess maybe that's another thing.
Maybe they're like, well, he's doing it. I mean,
well, he's sleeping and he's walking.
Yeah, that's yep. That's not the farthest thing to like be like, oh my god, that's out of the way. But I agree with you. That don't look like Sleepwalker, but I guess I get what they're trying to say. Right. Visually, it looks stunning so far. We get Wong again. Here's Doctor Strange, obviously. So he's just look at that. I don't know what's going on there. I guess they're bringing back a lot of the stuff from the What If series too. So I am gonna actually have to go back and pay attention. Remember, I told you that though.
I know you did. I know you did. But I don't want to believe it. And now I got to go back and rewatch the fucking What If shit and actually pay attention. Like I really like the one episode.
You don't have to watch much of it. You really only have to watch a couple of them, really.
Yeah, but still, it's
but just still it's a chore.
All right, here it is. We get Wanda back in. We knew this was coming. Yeah, and this is the part that I'm most excited for. We're getting evil Wanda. We're getting the Scarlet Witch, like full on Scarlet Witch is going to be. I think she's going to be one of the main villains in this movie. Honestly,
I'm assuming she's the main villain.
Right. I think that
I'm assuming she's definitely
doing
the main villain.
Whatever it is that she's doing is like the main thing that's setting it off. I think.
I'm pretty sure at the end she will have to be the one they take down.
Yeah. I think that she's like searching for her kids in another universe, but that's what I think.
I'm pretty sure she finds some like that when they show both Wandas later.
All right, so let's continue here. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm not here about the stuff. Well, you should have been. All right, so what is this fight that's going on? Look at this character over here, by the way. This motherfucker. I just noticed him. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Everyone's just chilling. It looks like we're out of the 1800s, and then this motherfucker just shows up like, "What's going on, guys? I'm here to party."
Y'all bet you don't want to see my man in a dark alley though.
Oh shit! I honestly don't know who or what they are fighting here. Looks like the Galactus Cloud is coming back. The Fox Galactus Cloud from the other alternate universe is coming back to fight everybody.
Spider-Man be there soon. He'll help out.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's gonna fight Galactus one-on-one and beat him.
Yep. All three Spider-Mans are gonna fight him.
Oh my god, that would be absolutely ridiculous.
Then Morales is gonna show up, and Miguel O'Hara will be there too.
Oh well, I'm down for Miguel O'Hara showing up.
Yeah, I am too.
Right, so, who is this again? We've seen him before, haven't we? Or no?
Is it?
Has he been in the first Doctor Strange movie or no? Am I tripping?
I can't remember. I don't. Was he in the first movie?
I don't know. Some people were just automatically assuming it was Brother Voodoo, but I was like, I'm pretty sure we've seen this character before, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I
don't know either. All right, so let's just we'll just put that one on hold. Could be Brother Voodoo. Who fucking knows? I don't know.
Maybe.
Now he's going. Now this is why they're talking about the Iron Man shit, because they've got the Iron Man bots. Or look, I thought it was Ultron bots, to be honest with you, but I guess they're saying it's like AI, Iron Man AI in these bots.
So I'm guessing if it's Iron Man, it's supposed to be what, the Tom Cruise Iron Man or whatever.
That's what they're saying. Which I have, it's already been leaked pictures of Tom Cruise on set or whatever. So right. I'm assuming that he's going to show up. I'm not really sweating that part. It was just what they were saying. I think this is what they were saying right here is these what looks to me like Ultron bots, but I guess they were saying differently. And then right here looks like he's going before what everyone's saying is going to be the Illuminati.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oops. There we go. So he's standing before the Illuminati. We kind of talked about this though. Before that the Illuminati was going to show up in this movie.
Right.
It just
one
depends.
of the lamest Illuminatis ever. Yeah.
You're right. It just depends.
It's such a lame team. Like for at least the people that was leaked, this is like the worst Illuminati ever. Like a bunch of fucking jobbers.
So who is the leaked team that you've heard?
So let's finish the trailer.
I'll finish the trailer. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. You summon me. I am the master of the mystic arts. With the Illuminati. That was definitely Patrick Stewart's bald ass head right there, by the way.
Which is probably the coolest thing there. Patrick Stewart, cool guy.
Right? Yeah.
His favorite X-Men.
I'm excited for X-Men to come in. Now we get Evil Strange, or I guess the Strange that has, absorbed all of everything out of the What If.
Right.
So we get the all-powerful, all-knowing Strange going on here. So he's going to be the second one. All right, that's the other one. All right, now this is the one, Chris. People took this still right here and said that was Tom Cruise Iron Man. And I was like,
that's the one they're saying is Tom Cruise Iron Man.
Looks kind of like one of the Miss Marvels to me, but it's cool. I was gonna cast a Captain Marvel or Monica as Photon or something that's not Tom Cruise.
Here's the thing. Now, Monica was somebody who they said would be in the Illuminati, so it could be her.
Mm-hmm.
It really could be.
I don't know. It could be. It don't look like Tom Cruise to me, but there's a lot of CGI going on there, so could be. I don't know. All right, but anyways, people, that was the one. So her fighting with Scarlet Witch there. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got going on here. America Chavez. Oh, yeah, the nice little Shuma Gorath, but they can't call him Shuma Gorath.
It's a thing from this to What If.
Yes, but it looks exactly like Shuma Gorath in the comics.
But technically, he's not called that.
But technically, he's Gargantos, which is a similar look in the comic books, but doesn't look as closely as like this does to Shimura. Now, this is still just speculation, guys. So whatever we say here, don't take as 100% fact because
of course
whatever. But apparently Marvel didn't have the full rights to use Shumagorath's name, but they didn't realize that until whatever point. So then they had to kind of switch the game up and call him Gargantus. All right. Which is another character. He came in the fucking Submariner comics is where he first appears. And Doctor Strange is just admiring himself, which I think is a little egotistical there, but I don't know what's going on there. Whatever. He's kind of
Doctor Strange is one of the most egotistical people there ever was in all of Marvel. So yeah, that honestly, if he stopped, took a mirror out, and just started combing his hair and grooming himself to make sure he looks great for a fight to save the world, I wouldn't bat an eye. I'll just be like, all right, hope this doesn't take too long.
Like a greaser from the 60s or something. Like he pulls out a comb and shit, starts combing his hair. Oh my god. Doctor Strange would be a greaser, bro. Oh my god. We need that what if series. What if Doctor Strange was a greaser? All right.
Be my favorite episode.
Dude, that would be hilarious. Absolutely. Oh shit. Here we go. All right.
Yeah,
so this is what you were talking about.
Here, yeah.
This looks like Wanda out of WandaVision. Right? I mean, that's the same set and everything. That's her house. That's the two scooters right there for Billy and Tommy. And then here, I guess, is new Wanda.
Which I'm really assuming
who has seen some shit. This Wanda has seen some shit.
One of those Wanda's gonna die, and I'm pretty sure the evil one's gonna kill the happy one, the good one, if you want to say good. I'm pretty sure that's what this scene basically is.
Okay.
Her getting ready to kill her.
That would be something for sure. America Chavez looks dope though. She's coming out swinging. Like every scene that she's had in this trailer, she's like looking at Sleepwalker character or whatever the fuck it is, like ready to fight that thing. Now she's like swinging a punch. Obviously, there's someone right here that they've cut out of the trailer because her punch connects with an unknown something.
Yeah, so obviously that's a big whoever that actually is a big reveal. Yeah. They don't want to show.
Whoever is actually right here, they're not showing, but it's cool. More Shumagorath / Gargantos. Wong doing his thing. Oh, people were saying this was Null, by the way.
What?
That's how crazy the speculation. Like, I'm telling you, Chris, people are losing their fucking mind.
Stop it.
Donnie Cates, I swear to God, dude, Donnie Cates had to go online and say, no, that was not Null. Like,
why would everybody say Null would be in this movie anyway? It wouldn't make no sense whatsoever for him to show up in this movie. I don't care about the stupid multiverse crap. It makes no sense whatsoever for him to be here.
Yep.
Unless all the damn Spider-Mans, like I said earlier, is going to be in this movie too. It makes no sense for him to be here. And a couple of Venoms need to be here too, and Poison, everybody be here.
Yeah.
People are fucking stupid.
So stupid. So it's obviously Necromancer Strange, right? Like that is what's going on here. Yeah. But yeah, Donnie Cates had to go on either Instagram or Twitter or whatever the fuck he was on and say, no, that's not Null. Stop bothering me. Basically, is what he said.
I would have said the same thing. Like, seriously, stop tweeting at me. It's not
stop
he's not in the freaking movie.
Right. So yeah, there we go. And May 6th is our release date. So not too far. Really,
it's not far
3
at all.
months. Yeah. Less than 3 months, actually. So we got less than 3 months, and we get this blockbuster.
Dennis at the beginning too. At the beginning.
So there we go. We'll stop the stream. Yeah, it's coming out for our birthday, Chris. There's always a Marvel movie.
I know,
always a Marvel movie coming out for our birthday. The Illuminati. They're getting naughty. What's up, Dorm? How you doing, man? But yeah, so there you go. There's the Doctor Strange trailer on mute, broken down for you by us two perfect geniuses of the speculation.
Again, I'm very confident in my take about Thor and everything. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So go on and get those comments as quickly as possible. But yeah, so they're talking about like Monica being part of it. Obviously, Patrick. They're talking about I forgot my man's name, but one of the Asgard is supposed to be in there too. It was one of the lame ones. So I mean, he's not lame, but it was like, who cares? Like,
Thor's like half brother or whatever, Balder.
Yes, he's supposed to be one. Yeah, he's supposed to be one of them too. And I'm like, again, I don't care.
Right.
Like, he's not interested enough to be an Illuminati member that I would be like, oh my God, that's freaking cool. It's like, dude, I don't give a damn. Like, Monica, I'm sorry, as cool as she is, does Monica being an Illuminati member get you pumped up?
No.
Does
but Monica coming back, which we knew, and I have been saying over and over again that Monica's coming back, and like people have given up on that book, and I'm sure now it's gone back up. But I've just continuously purchased it since it dropped back down. Like, it raised up from WandaVision, which was the beginning of last year, and then it fell after WandaVision back down to like what it was normally selling for, and I just continued scooping them over pretty much all of last year. And I just kept saying, like, why are we forgetting about Monica? Why are we discrediting the fact that she is definitely going to be an important character moving forward? Who knows when she's going to appear, but she's definitely coming. They didn't just build her up to just drop her off, you know what I mean? And like that. So I'm excited for Monica to come back and show some real power and strength that she can show, and get rid of Brie Larson, hopefully. But mainly...
I am too, but her being a member of the Illuminati,
being a member of the Illuminati doesn't really make sense to me.
Because so they're basically saying that she's going to be the Captain Marvel of that time, one of the timelines or whatever. So I don't know if that means that they're just going to say this is her version, and they're not going to make her Captain Marvel in, like, I guess you could say, quote unquote, our timeline or whatever. I don't know, but they're saying she's going to take that role there, and I'm like, again, that's cool and all. But considering how big the Illuminati is supposed to be, and considering the members that we had, and we got this, like, the only one that's cool is like, all right, you know, Professor X is there. He was actually part of them before. So him being the leader of this version, in a sense, makes sense, because even though he obviously wanted the leader of the real one, I'm gonna say the real one because this is garbage, bull crap. The real one, but he was still like, you know, he was there. But this is just like, this is lame.
Yeah, I'm with you. As far as Monica Balder, if it is Balder, again, this is speculation, guys. So take it with a grain of salt. So Monica, Balder, Charles. That's 3 out of 6. Who else were they saying?
I cannot remember the last 3. I'm trying to really hard, but they was just also very 3 lame choices. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Probably
did they say Namor by chance? Like,
no, they did not say Namor.
No Namor.
No Namor at all. It was, if Namor would have been out, I'd be like, that's awesome. I would remember that.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No Namor whatsoever. So no one cool.
Yeah, but I'm telling, like, Illuminati is one of the books that went way up. So first appearance of Illuminati into Avengers, and then Illuminati series, of course, just everyone fucking exploding that book. Even though nobody cared about it, not but 2 weeks ago, even, I was like, oh, I just couldn't believe it. But anyways.
It would have been even cool if they put somebody from Wakanda up there. No one from Wakanda is there neither. Like, it would have been, I would have been even fine if it was like an alternate version of a Shuri or something. Or if this would have been the best idea to me, if you would have put a Killmonger who was Black Panther on that group. That would have been like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That I would have been like, that's cool.
Right. That would be cool.
But no.
Who would be, all right, so let's say you didn't know the original Illuminati 6, right? Who would be your dream team?
From comics or from the MCU?
From comics. Fuck the MCU. Let's just say from comics. Who's your dream team Illuminati? Who's your Jordan 96, 97? You know, taking it to the hoop. Dream team Illuminati. Who would you put up there?
Okay. Mine would be Now, of course, this is going to be a lot of biased thing. This is my pick. This ain't nothing.
Your pick.
So yeah, I would pick Miguel O'Harris. I will pick that Spider-Man.
Okay.
And I will pick the one. Now I'm going OP as shit. I'm picking the one that becomes Thor basically at the end of the series. So I'm picking the beefed up version. And this motherfucker's gonna be here because I feel you have to be powerful. It can't just be like just some scrub. So I would pick that Miguel O'Harris.
Right.
So I'll pick Spidey. I actually really love Reed Richards being up there because it makes so much sense.
Reed does make a lot of sense to be on that. It makes
so much sense for him being up there. And I would also have to pick Iron Man again because he makes so much sense being there too, considering how smart he is and all the crap that he's into. So I would definitely pick Reed and Iron Man.
I don't know if I pick Iron Man. I definitely pick Reed though.
Ooh, why wouldn't you pick Iron Man?
I don't know. I'm trying to think like over my choices, but I think your choice of Miguel O'Harris is very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. So okay. So those would be my first three.
Okay.
This is where things get interesting because on a personal level, because I don't want to just pick my favorite people. Right. Because I would just pick people like fucking Psylocke, and I love Psylocke, but honestly, her being up there makes no sense.
It would make
like
no sense.
whatsoever. Like at all. Like she should not be there at all. But a person who would make sense to me, I would probably pick the Phoenix Jean Grey. Jean Grey. I would probably pick her in the Phoenix form because Phoenix being there to me would be very interesting. And with all the knowledge she has, that would also make sense to a degree too. Definitely considering how she gets down. So I'll probably pick her as number 4. Then I got 5 and 6. That's where things get crazy because part of me wants to say,
it is tough.
The person I would actually pick would be Apocalypse.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. Apocalypse, okay.
I'll pick Apocalypse.
That's interesting.
And I might actually pick him over Gene, honestly, but I'll pick Apocalypse being the first man and how he would get now. Having him on the table would make a lot of sense.
Okay. Wow, this team is a crazy team. And then my
final person. This is crazy, bro.
This is crazy. This is crazy too. We're just gonna end up fighting each other. I'm not gonna get shit done.
Fighting for the power. Because again, like I said, like just making picks. I want to say Blade, but that's making me want to.
Blade, oh my god! You got like Apocalypse and Reed sitting down next to Blade.
I said I want to be. I don't pick Blade. I mean, crap. I would put Goku up there. No,
Bro, did you see Goku in Doctor Strange trailer? Oh my god!
Like, I ain't gonna front, bro. This will be the first time I pre-ordered some tickets for a movie theater. I ain't even gonna front, oh my god! I'll be the first person to as soon as that thing go open, your boy just spend like $20,000 on one ticket. He don't even give a shit. He'll worry about it later when after the movie's over.
You see a tent in the parking lot on like May 1st. Chris,
bro, I slept there for like 6 days straight waiting.
No God, showers, just fucking.
You made me forget who I was gonna pick last.
Oh my god!
That's all right. Go with your guys. Now I'll give you my last pick.
Okay, I would also pick Reed because I think that his knowledge and his smarts and leadership is important. So I would also pick Xavier. So those two I would have from the original team. Xavier for the same reasons, his knowledge and his strength is just it's up there. I would pick.
I'm sorry, that's who it was. Magneto. Magneto was the guy I was thinking.
Oh, Magneto. Okay, all right.
I'm trading Magneto for Xavier. Yeah.
I would have Norrin Rad, Silver Surfer, but like after he's been through all his shit, after he's been through like a lot of his like really tortured life that he went through. So make sure
So
you
we
get
go
all
with
that
the
out of
one
the
that
way.
fought Noel or the one before that?
I don't know about the one who fought Noel.
Okay, so the one before that then. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so Norrin Rad, who's seen some shit, that's gonna be my number 3. I want to see. Honestly, I would put T'Challa on as number 4. I think that is another one that's just. I would definitely have him, not only for what he brings to the table from Wakanda, but also his warrior and leadership skills.
My only reason why I didn't go with him is because remember, once he saw what the Illuminati kind of got down and how it was, he instantly was like, "I'm done." That's the reason why I didn't go with him. Because T'Challa
maybe him being part of the original team would keep those decisions from being made.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so that's 4. As much as just like you said, as much as I'm biased towards like Spider-Man or whatever, I wouldn't pick a Spider-Man, honestly. I don't think any of them would hit it for me.
See
what's going on here. JBK's dad said the last 3 members equals the Skrull Kid from Captain Marvel, the blonde waitress held captive at the bank by the Chitauri in the Avengers movie, and the old lady from Kilgrave forced to burn the flowers in Wakanda. That's awesome. All right, there you go. Those are our wisest people from the MCU. Well, we said fuck the MCU.
Illuminati right there, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah, man, it is actually. I mean, I asked a hard question here, so I'm trying to think who would I go with.
Okay, so let me make sure I got you at least right now.
Yeah,
you got Professor X, you got Reed, and you got T'Challa.
I got T'Challa, and I got Silver Surfer,
and we got Silver Surfer. That's right. Okay, so that's the 4.
Right.
So it's 2 more.
Right. So 2 more. Man,
it's hard because.
It is hard.
Think of the most powerful, but it's not about being the most powerful. It's about what you bring to the table in all the grand scheme of things.
Right.
That's why I think Apocalypse is an interesting choice. That's why I would pick him because of all the stuff that he's done.
Apocalypse and Magneto are both very interesting choices.
Yes.
I don't know if I would go with another mutant though. I don't know if I would go.
The reason why they've actually worked together overall well in the latest comics too. Well, not latest, but in the X-Men run, because Apocalypse was part of the original table with Charles and Magneto on a little island or whatever. So I know they can work together when need be. So I think what both of them have seen will make it a very interesting team up in this particular situation.
I would go with
also my pick for Spider-Man with Miguel O'Harris because of everything that he's went through in the future and in the time travel and stuff he's going through. And then when he became Thor, a lot of crazy stuff happened then too. So that's why I picked him, and I thought that would be he would be a very, very interesting person. And like he's so much more at a lot of times, like way more like no nonsense and crap. Like I think he would work very well. But I'm sorry, you got 2 more. Who you?
No, you're good. You're good, and you're right. I'm. It's a very fascinating, just like putting together your Illuminati dream team here. So, honestly, I would probably go with Doctor Strange.
Not a bad choice,
right? I think that he would be there to make sure that everyone's making rational decisions
and making sure they're grooming themselves very well when need be.
Right. Yeah. Got the comb out ready for everybody. At the table and everything. And, oh man, number 6. I'm looking just to kind of like remind myself if there's any characters with my my poster back here. I'd have to go with Devil Dinosaur. No, I'm just kidding.
I want to say what?
That shit would fucking be like, what the fuck is he doing?
Tell me how serious you said it too. I gotta go with Devil Dinosaur. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Devil Dinosaur is the last choice. That's ridiculous. I don't know who my last choice would be, man. I really don't. That would be like it's a very hard decision to make. I wish I might pick a villain. I might pick a villain for the last one, like a straight up villain, not like Magneto who's like, he toes the line. Same with
I never
Apocalypse,
saw
kind
Magneto
of.
as a true villain.
Right,
I
right.
never saw him as a villain.
But Kingpin might be my last choice.
That's not a bad choice neither, though, honestly. Kingpin ain't bad. No.
I mean,
no. I look at what he could bring to the table to make it interesting, at least.
Right.
Having the completely, truly running the underground of evil and all that stuff. And that could be useful at times where you need that kind of information, that dirty, gritty stuff. And he would be the one who can do that without worry, where a hero it would be so much harder.
Right. Yeah.
So that's an interesting one. I can say that for sure.
That would be I think that would be my lineup. So
because I feel Green Goblin would just be too crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely
and
not a goblin.
I wouldn't trust that.
Not a goblin, but I would say someone who's like composed, calculating, and like you said, can like when the time comes, can control anyone, like pretty much whatever he needs to get done.
Doc Ock would be interesting.
Doc Ock, yep, he is leader of the Sinister Six. I think for both teams that they put together, he was always kind of in front head there. But also a little on the like, I don't know. I wouldn't say like flat out crazy side, but he's a little unpredictable as far as a villain goes. So. While Kingpin is a little more like strategic, I think, than Doc Ock is. Doc Ock will kind of go on a whim, although he is really smart, and I really like him in Superior Spider-Man. We've talked about this before, but he can be in that role, but most of the time he's not.
No.
Yeah.
So
that would be. Now I know we talked about Illuminati. We've both given our dream teams here. Now, with the Illuminati seemingly being confirmed now for Doctor Strange, does that give you any opinions about if they're going to go forward with any kind of World War Hulk type scenario in the future?
Here's the problem. So especially, again, potential spoilers, if this happened, this is still theories or whatever. This is just what from certain things leaked. So one leak that I remember hearing was that the Illuminati is going to show up and they was all going to get killed by Wanda.
Okay.
So if they all die, then does that mean Strange puts together his own Illuminati? Do we get our version of Illuminati later on? I guess I can see that.
Right.
I guess I can see Strange saying, well, this is what happened, and this was their version. So when Reed is there, they can be like, yo, we could put together a different group or whatever.
Right.
So I can see that happening, I guess. And I guess the Hulk can be an issue. But here's the thing. The Hulk, honestly, does not have the damage that he's caused in the comics up until this point. Like, let's be real. Outside of the Hulk movies, what has he really done that would make you say he's too dangerous?
Yeah, I think they referenced.
That's my biggest issue. He hasn't done anything.
In Civil War, they referenced him in New York, which is probably the most damage that he's done in any MCU movie was in New York.
No, but I'm saying that was part of the team, though. I'm saying, like, what has he done on his own? Because remember, Hulk has done a lot of damage on his own that merit them to say, all right, we got to do something about this fool. Right. And it was, don't get me wrong now, it was still messed up. And I'm with Namor. Even Namor was like, bro, this is fucked. We should not do this. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, you know, when Namor is the voice of reason, you know it's a problem. But, like,
Namor spent like 40-something years fighting the Hulk, though. Let's be real. Namor's been fighting the Hulk since Avengers 1. Golly.
That's my biggest issue, though, dude. Like, he hasn't done anything.
Here we go. Here's JBK's dad. Looks like his Illuminati dream team is Magneto, Atuma, Baron Mordo, the Leader, the Mad Thinker, and his awesome android, and Madam Web. Mad Thinker. From the Hulk, the Mad Thinker?
Madam Web?
I wouldn't pick Madam Web.
I wouldn't pick Madam Web neither. I mean, she knows a lot.
The leader is from the Hulk, right?
Yeah.
It's the leader. Yeah, the big-headed fool. I like that choice. That's a good choice.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Obviously, you both had Magneto, so you know I like that choice. But
yeah, Magneto is a good choice.
I don't know about Madam Web though. She knows a lot, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, hey, look, it's his dream team. It's his dream Illuminati team. So
yeah,
I ain't gonna hate on it.
That team, not a bad team. And I'm not saying Madam Web is a terrible choice whatsoever because she knows so much.
Right.
It's just I honestly don't know if she would really put herself in a team like that. She's so like by herself that I don't know if she would join a team like that. I just don't see her being a part of the team like that. I don't know.
I don't know either. Hey, interesting lineup though, for sure. But yeah, so
I mean, remember in No Way Home there was a silhouette of Madam Web, so you know.
What?
I'm saying it in the sky when all the people was about to show up and all the villains and they had to do all to stop the thing from opening up. There was a silhouette of Madam Web was one of them.
Really?
Yep. She's one of the silhouettes.
The first time I've heard anything about that.
I'm telling you, dude, if you look at the silhouette, like Craven was one too, and Madam Web. Yeah, you didn't see those. Did you pay attention to those silhouettes up there?
No, not even a little bit.
Okay, you should. And matter of fact,
I was sitting there in the theater just absolutely furious about everything that was going on in that movie.
He was like, "Yo, when is Gwen gonna show up and die again?" Oh wait, Mary's gonna fall from the thing. Mary died. No.
That's right, Matt Thinker from FF. Yes, sorry about that. The leader was who I was thinking about from Hulk. My fault there. Yes. No, but so I definitely didn't even catch that silhouette at all. Like Craven or
Craven was one.
None of that.
Madam Web, I'm like it's distinctly like fucking Madam Web. Madam Web looked like one. Matter of fact, she looked like it because what really makes it seem like Madam Web was the first one to show up, and it was like basically the brightest one. It looked like something like she was looking in on them and seeing what was happening. Like I'm pretty sure that was definitely a Madam Web, or that was at least an Easter egg of her. I would be beyond shocked if that was not intentionally supposed to be Madam Web.
Now you're making me look this up. Silhouettes in the sky. Man, this shit don't look like shit. That's why I didn't fucking catch anything. It just looks like lights. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. What the? It looks like E.T. This shit is ridiculous.
Oh,
yeah. E.T. food. He's eating Reese's Pieces in the sky there. I don't know what's going on.
What y'all didn't know is yeah, I didn't know he stuck his finger up his butt and was telling him to smell his finger.
That's ridiculous. Oh shit! It's such a long finger too. Yeah, you know that's catching a little something. It's definitely gonna have a little stank on it for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Anyways, moving past all of that, I was gonna say, it does give me a little bit of hope for a World War Hulk project of some sort, but I guess we'll just have to see how they treat Hulk moving forward from here.
The thing is, he has to cause catastrophic damage.
Right.
Okay, so if they was to make a scene in I think we talked about this before. If they was to make a scene in the She-Hulk show where he destroys Vegas or destroys something, then I'll be like, all right, we're setting the seeds. But if that doesn't even happen, it's just gonna it's gonna make it look even worse that they just send him up there because of the potential he can do, but he hasn't did anything. At least in the original one, he did stuff, and then there was still more damage he could do. And this it would be like, well, he could go crazy and do this and do that. But I'll be that one guy in the background. Yeah, but he got put to sleep by Thanos with ease. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, he did get put to sleep by Thanos. What if what sets him off is the fact that they are going to send him away again? Like that is his catalyst to freak out on
No, that's fine. But my problem is, why are they sending him away?
Right. Yeah, because he'd have to lose control of Hulk again.
Remember, it was them tricking him because it was one of those things where they tricked him to send him away.
Right.
Or they I just don't see it. Like, I don't see it. They can easily trick him. I can see Reed buttering them up and talking to them and convincing them, or even Strange, considering they have a relationship. That would be an ultimate portrayal in a lot of ways. But I'm just saying, like, I don't see what would be the reason. That's my only big issue.
Yeah, I'm with you. I guess it does depend what they're gonna how they're gonna portray him in She-Hulk. And by the way, how have we gotten She-Hulk? Are we gonna discuss that, or is she just automatically gonna be She-Hulk in the show?
Yeah, because she got it from his blood.
Right, a blood transfusion.
Right. So when did he need to do a blood? I guess they're just gonna come up with some random thing, and he has to give her blood.
I guess
that's why he's there. He showed up because she was dying and she needed something or some crap, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna get. Even though in theory that makes it even worse, considering the way the MCU is built and the way Hulk is. Why would he even give her the blood? I don't know.
Why would he volunteer that at all? Unless it was like they'd have to make it such a desperate situation.
Yeah, he's like, this is the only way it can work.
Right. That he has to give, like, that's the only thing I can think. Unless maybe, like, I don't know, it's not going to be his cousin, and he just fucks this bitch, and she mutates because he fucks her.
I mean, She-Hulk sleeps around with anything anyway.
Bro, I went back and watched, while I was bagging and boarding, the Hulk animated show from fucking, like, forever, like, the 90s Hulk animated shit.
That's the one I have not rewatched. Wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah, same. And my dude, Wayne, Smashers Comics, got me back onto it, and I was like, you know what, I need to go back and watch this shit. Right. And she was just straight up slut from the beginning. Like, even on the fucking kids show, bro. Yeah. Like, even on the kids show, she's trying to sleep with everybody. I'm like, God damn, this is just ridiculous. So if we don't get her... If we don't get at least one porn scene in this show...
Y'all knew it was coming eventually.
Although, even on that animated show, she's, like, singing a lot of songs to herself, which is, I guess, what they're going to take this musical numbers from. The fact that she likes to sing shit to herself or whatever. I don't know. I'm still not happy about the fact that they're choosing to include that in any way, shape, or form in the show, but I guess it is what it is at this point. So we will have to see.
I mean, hey, I'm just happy I'm not going to be watching it anyway.
I know you're going to get all the reports from me. I'm going to just start making up shit that happens in this show.
I swear, you better be lying to me and start
like Chris
up and make me watch it. I'm going to be so angry. And then it'd be like the most musical episode you make me watch, too. I would be so freaking angry, bro.
I'll be like, Chris, Thanos is back, and it's just her singing show tunes the whole time. They brought back Thanos.
I'm like, oh, crap, I got to watch it. And he's not there.
And then there's no Thanos.
It's not even a Thanos musical. That makes it even worse. I'm like, well, no. But no, that's the biggest thing I always hated about She-Hulk. They just made her the biggest slut, one of the biggest sluts in Marvel. That's all she does is sleep around in like every freaking thing she does, and it's like,
and
that's lame.
There's always that storyline where the Hulk, succumbs to some of his more animalistic urges.
Oh God, he does. They have hillbilly. Oh, poor Wolverine.
And decides he needs to find something that looks like him to give the old business to.
Yo, they 100% was not going to put that in Logan, but it was like,
no. But that's how the She-Hulk show should go. I'm saying, bro.
Whoa! Oh, good Lord.
We gonna get the "What are you doing, step cousin?"
Yes. Yes.
What are you doing, step Hulk?
Oh my God! Oh, she's gonna be doing some laundry and she's gonna get stuck. What are you doing, step cousin? Oh my God! Lord. Oh, man.
All right, Marvel. Our expectations have been set.
There's some expectations, apparently. Oh, good Lord.
That's hilarious.
That's something.
Oh my gosh. But I honestly don't know. I don't even know when the show is supposed to be airing. Like, I thought it was supposed to come out sooner than later. But let's see. She-Hulk release date, it just says 2022. It doesn't even have a release date yet.
Dang. Wow.
So I'm guessing, obviously, it's going to be after Doctor Strange and the shenanigans that goes on there. But when? When is it coming out? I need to know.
Doctor Strange is definitely going to have a really interesting end credit scene. That's for sure.
What do you think is going to be the end credits for Doctor Strange?
We'll actually get a picture, Blade actually show up and not just be a voice that no one knew it was him.
You think it's going to be Blade related?
I'm going to be serious. I'm hoping it actually deals with the X-Men. So I'm going to say it's either going to deal with the X-Men or the Fantastic Four. One of the two.
Right. Or maybe a tease of Namor, like before he comes in the next Black Panther movie.
I would be okay with that too. I would be okay with that. That would actually be kind of cool if it shows some crap like it going under to Atlantis, and then it shows him like, I don't know, looking at what's like seeing what's went down or some crap, and or whatever, or his plan for Wakanda, something. That would be cool. That would be cool. So those three, Reed or the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, or Namor would be the three. Those would be the three. I would love to see one of those.
Okay. Namor sitting on the throne, just like Aquaman, like the same exact fucking shot, like shot for shot remake of that scene. He's just kind of chilling with the trident or whatever.
In his Speedos.
Yeah, he's got to have the Speedo. But they're going to bring him out. They're going to have him in the black jumpsuit.
You get a scene of him, like, if you don't get the throne, you get a scene of him, like, talking to his subordinates or whatever, or, like, they're planning something, and he just walks in, ass cheeks shot of him in his Speedos, and that's our Namor tease right there. Just his ass. And he's like, so, when are we going to attack Wakanda? And that's it right there.
It's going to be the black wetsuit, unfortunately. But it would be really funny if it was the black wetsuit and then he like rips it off for it to be the green Speedo.
Speedos! I was streaming that in the theaters too.
Did you guys order the stripper and he just takes the black wetsuit off?
His trident, the stripper pole.
Yeah. Everyone's in Atlantic City. And then Namor shows up in Atlantic City just to kind of
gotta do it.
I think a Namor tease would be good, or an X-Men tease would be good. I don't know if we're gonna get an FF tease just yet. I think that might be a little bit later, maybe like Ant-Man or something like that. Ant-Man.
Fantastic Four does come out this year, right? Was that part of the thing, or is it next year?
I
can't remember the original roadmap, but
I thought that was going to be the last one of this phase.
That's the last one, right? So then maybe it's next year. Then it has to be next year. Yeah, it's next year.
I typed in Fantastic Four release date, and it gave me the one for the shitty movie in 2015. The new Fantastic Four release date.
Probably next year.
I would say it's not going to be for a while.
Probably 2024.
2023.
Actually, that could be kind of cool if you do it that way, because you could have the four be the Fantastic Four thing. That would actually be lit. I ain't gonna front.
Okay.
So I could see them doing that.
Right. Yeah. No, that would be cool.
That would be
lit. I think they would get teased in Ant-Man, because Ant-Man, we're gonna get Kang as the as like for sure a front runner villain in that movie. So I think Kang in Ant-Man, and then at the end credit scene, Fantastic Four. That's what I think.
Okay, that'd be cool. But the thing is, though, if it does come out in 2024, would you really want to do that tease so early, or does it matter?
What do you mean? When is Ant-Man coming out?
No, I'm talking about the Fantastic Four. Let's say they do come out in 2020. Well, don't Ant-Man come out? Wait, when does Ant-Man come out? Does Ant-Man come out next year?
Quantumania release date is in 2023.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, you're right. That's perfect then. That's perfect.
I don't know. Just what I'm thinking. But of
God,
course,
I
it's
really
going to be.
thought Ant-Man was coming out this year. But okay.
Yeah, I think it's just what are we getting this year? We're getting She-Hulk this year. We're getting obviously Doctor Strange this year.
Yep,
What
we
are
already
we
had
getting? Anything
Spidey.
else?
Black Panther, right? I know this.
Black Panther is this year.
Supposed to come out this year? I know they're having an issue, but is that supposed to be this year, right?
They keep pushing. They keep pushing that one back because of everything that's going on. Let's see. Where are we here? It gave me the whole damn list. All right, so Moon Knight is coming out this year, March 30th. Okay. Then we get Doctor Strange. Then we get Thor. That's right. I forgot about Thor. People were
God, I forgot about Thor too.
People were itching for a Thor trailer.
Neither of us are that excited about that.
Yeah, we're really not that excited. We're going to get Gore the God Butcher. Gore is probably going to kill Thor, and then we get Jane Foster Thor as a result. Is my prediction for what's going to happen in that movie.
Wow, if they kill that dude, I'm not. Ooh, I wouldn't be shocked if you could be right though. That's a good prediction, but man, would that be a terrible idea?
I mean, he's called the God Butcher. You know what I mean? I think he kills Thor, and then we get Jane Foster as Thor for the moving forward. I don't see them keeping Chris Hemsworth if we're going to have Jane Foster moving on. And his movie came out right after Iron Man, so he's been around since 2009-ish, right? 2009, 2010.
I feel you, but I mean, I'm sorry. I would think logically, in the sense of she did not do good as Thor, so I'm not going to risk her being Thor moving forward completely. I'm not going to kill him off. I wouldn't kill him off. I would be like, he gave it up just like in the original comics, and he said he's gonna do his own thing. And you don't have to kill him. You can just be like, he's just left and he's just doing his own thing, and you don't really have to bring him up except for in conversations. You don't have to show him ever again until you need to or whatever you're gonna do.
Gore's got to kill someone. Who's he gonna kill? Loki?
I guess.
Can't kill Loki. Loki's coming back.
No, your prediction's right, whether I like it or not. No, you make sense, dude. You make sense.
Then we have Black Panther, which is now pushed to November of this year.
Okay, so that is still supposed to be this year.
She-Hulk is still unannounced. The Miss Marvel show is still unannounced. Secret Invasion is still unannounced. And that's all supposed to come out this year as well. So She-Hulk.
Okay, so Captain Marvel does not come out this year.
The Marvels is supposed to come out in February of 2023. So I think the Miss Marvel.
That's not Captain Marvel's movie though, right now.
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
That is her movie. It's called The Marvels.
The Miss Marvel one is going to be the Kamala Khan show, and that's 2022.
Right.
And then the Marvels is what it's called, which I'm guessing means Kamala, Brie Larson, and Monica.
Oh, okay.
I guess that is just going to combine all three of them, and that's going to be February of 2023.
Oh, okay.
So that's the first thing we're getting next year, and then we have Guardians 3 in May of next year. Well, they're saying James Gunn said it's going to be the last time we see all of them together. So it could be all of their last time.
It really could be.
It really could be. Knowing James Gunn, he could fucking pull anything for that. So then after Guardians, we get Ant-Man Quantumania. That's July. Then we get Blade. Then we get Fantastic Four. Apparently, X-Men has been added to the docket. And we get an X-Men project. Yeah, this is stuff that I haven't seen before. So then X-Men, Deadpool 3, Ironheart, and Armor Wars are the new things that have been added. So there you go. I'm excited for Blade. No, I'm excited for a couple of things in there, but but I'm extra excited for Blade.
Yeah, I'm actually excited, for Blade too. Hopefully the actor can live long enough because he's an older fella himself. So waiting so damn long for him to do anything. He gotta show up in something, yeah. Like hopefully Moon Knight is something, bro.
I really think he's gonna show up in Moon Knight, bro. I really think he's going to. I really think it's gonna be we get werewolf. I think we get Jack the Werewolf by Night. I think we get possibly Dracula. And I think we get Blade. I think those three are going to be just the kind of hush hush. We still don't know shit about that fucking show. That like both trailers that we've gotten, they haven't said shit. We've seen one punch scene of Moon Knight and one scene of him like full in costume. And it was like for a brief 2 or 3 seconds max, maybe, of him punching some kind of creature on the floor. And then him, like, the costume wrapping itself around him. That's kind of what we've gotten.
Which is kind of weird, because I guess my man got that Spawn shit going on right now. But
yeah, he's got the living costume going down.
What's so funny about it, you got to admit, though, this is a so Moon Knight thing to do.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know if this is intentional, but it's like a Moon Knight thing to do. Don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. JBK's dad says maybe Zeus gets killed because they did cast someone to play Zeus. Yeah, they cast fucking Gladiator.
He's right.
Fucking fat crow Zeus. So you are correct there. And then possibly we get Hercules instead of Thor. That's why I was saying that I think they're going to kill Thor, because maybe not only are they going to replace with Jane Foster Thor, but speculation would go to think that if we're going to get a Zeus, we're going to get a Hercules. So Hercules did replace Thor in the Avengers for a short period of time in the comics, so that could happen in here too. JBK's dad also says the Guardians Christmas special at the end of this year too. Oh yeah, I was really counting a Christmas special. That's not going to be anything important. Like, it'll be cute or whatever, but it's not anything important.
Yo, it's the first time they actually show the X-Men, because like Rocket Raccoon goes and gives a gift to Wolverine, and it's like, did that just happen on a Christmas special?
James Gunn spoils everything, and
he spoils everything.
That'd be amazing.
That would be fucking hilarious, though. Wolverine just give him the middle finger with his claw. That'd be hilarious.
Doesn't he do that in one of the X movies?
He does. He does.
Yeah, I thought
he
so,
does.
Yeah. It's funny. But yeah, I think that this Moon Knight show that we don't know shit about, we still, like, everyone's still kind of divided about who Ethan Hawke is playing. I'm not sure if they've officially announced who he's playing, because people thought he was going to be Shadow Knight. Now all of a sudden he's going to be fucking, I don't even know, some really weird, obscure minor character. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. But that's what everyone's speculating on now. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't even know why it's being taken place in England. Like, that I thought was kind of strange too. But yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was taking. Oh yeah. So, no. Did I know it was taking? I don't know if I remember.
I don't know. The trailer makes it appear that it's taking place in England, but I don't.
True.
I don't know.
I mean, again, it's a Moon Knight thing. He can show up anywhere and it'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? It's like a Deadpool thing. Deadpool just shows up anywhere and it's like, okay, cool, whatever.
Deadpool. Speaking of Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds had to delete a picture that he posted because he was in Deadpool costume, and apparently there were people in the background who were associated with certain films that he didn't realize the internet could attribute that so quickly, and so he had to delete the picture. But now, of course, everyone's thinking that he will also show up in Doctor Strange. This is going to be like, just, I guess everyone just fucking shows up in this movie too. I guess from here on out,
yes. That's the trend now.
Everybody has to show up in every fucking movie. Like, that's just what we're doing now. That's how these movies are moving forward. If it doesn't have at least 35 characters, I'm not going to see it.
It was cool when Iron Man did it, but it was just one person and it made sense. But they're like, no, we gotta throw everybody in there now. Everybody we can get show up in this movie.
What are the odds they decorate Groot as their Christmas tree? that, I mean, 100%. Like he's just gonna put an ornament on one of his limbs. I'm sure. At least that, right? Or they make a joke about it, and he's like, "I'm Groot."
Yeah.
Because what else would he say? But yeah, I'm still excited for Moon Knight, but I just don't know what the fuck is gonna happen in that show.
Yeah, same. I'm excited too, but I'm with you. No idea what the hell is actually gonna go down in the damn movie, but I'm excited too, though. I'm excited for Moon Knight. I am. I'm excited.
You know what else
that.
I'm excited for?
What's up?
Batman. And you know what? I'm gonna be in Greenville when Batman releases. So
that means
we're gonna go see Batman together.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, bro. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about, my dude. Hell yeah!
I'm gonna be coming through late Friday night on that day.
Okay.
So I'd say we go see it like after we do the comic show on Saturday. We go see the fucking Batman film.
Hell yeah! Oh man, yeah. I'm so excited.
I saw that it was released, and then I was like, oh shit, that's what's happening. Me, you, and Dakota for sure. We're gonna have to go see some Batman. A 3-hour Batman film.
That'll be fucking awesome, bro. Oh,
I'm excited. I'm still pumped for it.
Yeah,
like
I'm even more excited. I was already excited to see the movie. Now it's like must see now. Oh my god, that's gonna be great, man.
Yeah, I'm with it. I watched I watched the Dark Knight the other night just because I was trying to get myself into the Batman spirit, and I had to watch the classic. But yeah, no, I'm definitely pumped. Every time I see, bro, come on, man, don't be hating on the Tim Burton film.
It's such a funny movie, man. I don't know if that's not to be really saying a Batman movie is funny, but it's such a funny movie.
Dude, they are funny, and the Batman movie, like the old school Adam West shit.
Yeah.
Bro, it's classic. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. I fucking loved it. I used to watch that shit with my brother. Like, he wanted to watch it every day. His shark repellent spray. Oh my god.
His shark they was hanging.
Shark repellent. Yeah, he just punched him right in the face, bro.
He decked the shark, bro.
But at the same time,
that's the Batman thing. Batman to deck a shark, he don't care.
Yeah, man, he would.
Yeah.
And Robin in full Robin getup. Like the full fucking Speedo that he had going on as well. Burt Ward just killing it as Robin, bro. George Romero as Joker. Oh my gosh, that movie's classic. And then we get the Tim Burton shenanigans going on. We have Jack Nicholson as the Joker, which, don't get me wrong, Jack Nicholson did his thing. It was just a very different depiction of the Joker. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate on those movies. Alexis really likes them because she loves Tim Burton movies, so we'll watch them here and there. But they are definitely like very corny. Obviously, they're
100% cheesy as fuck.
Yeah, I mean but they're fun. They're still fun to watch.
They're so much fun. They're so much fun. Yo, I had a guy who was like, "Yo, why did everybody used to say? Well, why did people say that Batman and Robin was gay and all that other stuff and lovers? That don't make any sense." I was like, "Let me show you some pictures." And I showed him of that dude in bed with Robin, and it's a child. I'm like, "Bro, come on, bro." He was like, "Okay, I get it now." I was like, "Yeah." It was definitely
sus, that's a weird,
to say weird one here. They had a shirt off and stuff too. It was such a weird one. I was like, "Bro, that's not." Look, I'm not one of those conspiracists who think it was the case, but I will admit it was weird.
It was weird. That's right. Weird. Oh, speaking of some DC stuff, have you watched any of The Peacemaker?
No, I have not. I've been actually meaning to. Dude, actually.
It is hilarious. It is in a good way. So like it's James Gunn who wrote and directed this whole series, basically. Spin-off directly from the newest Suicide Squad movie. But thank God, no Harley Quinn. Right, so it's just John Cena, the Peacemaker, and we get Vigilante as well. And dude, you got. I'm 100% telling you gotta watch this show. Like, it's probably good that you haven't, and you can just binge watch it through, watch it straight. because that's kind of what I did. I waited for a while and then I just kind of watched them straight through. And I already want to watch them again. Like, it is so funny. Like, irreverent, definitely a hard rated R show of just blood, guts, gore, violence, cursing, just all sorts of shenanigans. The main villain that they're going after is Peacemaker's dad, who is oh fuck, I forgot the name of it. It's the super racist like clan leader dude. I can't remember his name. What they call him. I don't know. But like it's like I don't know. So in the chat, just drop his name. Because it's completely, I can see his costume like fully. Well, I just can't fucking remember his name. But dude, it is so funny, and like the scenes with Vigilante just being just hit the psychopathic, ridiculous person that he is, it's definitely worth a watch.
Dude, like John Cena was made to play that role. He does a great job as Peacemaker. Like honestly, even in the Suicide Squad movie, I was like, oh, he was a delight. And I was like saddened when I thought he was dead, and I was happy when I was like, oh, cool, he's alive, awesome.
Right. Yeah. So that's basically where they start, is him waking up in the hospital after that went down. So yeah, no, this is probably the first time that I've been like, oh, John Cena, this is like a role for him. Like so far, I've just been like, he's trying to copy The Rock. He's not that great of an actor.
Yeah, definitely like the Fast and the Furious movies. I was like,
like
you're trying too hard, bro.
Whatever, like it's not great, but here with the Peacemaker, it's oh my god, it's so fucking funny, and it's really, really well done. So definitely give that a watch. And yeah, I mean, if DC can continue making content like that just like doesn't take itself so seriously, I know the Batman is obviously going to take itself very seriously,
which you have to. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. And it's going to be dark and gritty and whatever, but this one is just so like fun and like light, but all like while also maintaining that high level of violence that it does. It works really well.
Oh, speaking of this one real quick, I know it's an older story, but I've been meaning to get your opinion on it. What do you think about the Jonathan Kent problem, where people are just like one, the comic is doing really bad sell-wise, and two, people just hate this character now, and they're attributing it to him being bisexual or whatever. That's what people are saying the reason why, but like that's definitely why most people saying why they hate him, but. Yeah, it's bomb. Like it's doing really bad sales and everything. Like this cat, like he's getting buried right now. What do you think of that stuff?
So, I talked to, so the guy who did my tattoo, my latest tattoo, has written and drawn a comic book and published with Image.
Okay.
And he said that the main reason that they did what they did with John. Was because certain rights and whatever copyright rights and like republication and everything like that was coming up, and they were already dealing with everything that was going on with the lawsuits over the true ownership of Batman and his like Bob Kane and fucking help me out here, Chris. Bob Kane and whoever, basically their children are like resuing for whatever. So basically what's happening is the children, like the Superman stuff, like that's also coming back into play copyright wise, because it's been so fucking long since those copyrights were made, right?
Yeah.
So they had to that's why they chose John to be the new frontline for Superman, and then they were like, well, they had to change enough about him to make it like a new character. So that's why that's the main reason why they went.
Oh god! After hearing that is a terrible reason to do that. That was such a bad reason.
Thank you. Grand Dragon is the guy, but yes, Eagle is also very funny. John Cena's pet eagle in the show is like very randomly hilarious, just showing up and like giving him a hug and stuff like that. I'm like, what? No, what? Yeah, it gives him a hug, bro. Like it gives him an eagle hug. It's so weird, but it's so funny. But yeah, Grand Dragon. Thank you. I knew it was Grand something, but I was about to say like Grand Inquisitor or whatever. But I was like, nope, that's a little too
Right.
real.
Oh my god, bro. But
But
after hearing that about
yes,
Jonathan Kent, that's see right there. That's the problem with DC though. They don't fully think of the stuff they do. They just it's like an idea would come to their head and it's like, do it. Without actually fully going into it with a full game plan. That's what I feel has been DC's biggest issue with their movies and with a lot of the latest stuff with their comics. That's why a lot of their stories now just suck. And you're hearing like saying good things about their stories because it seem to be random, just stupid ideas.
Right. I
And
heard that
right here,
the
that's the reason why you're
story
gonna do it. Come on,
didn't
man.
drop immediately, but it did drop a couple issues afterward.
Right.
Because there was a thing from the writer who was talking about how like he was gonna get shut down or whatever, or like, oh well, go woke, go broke type of thing. And he was like, well, here's all the sales numbers, and so far we're doing okay. But then I heard a couple issues after that, just because they made it so much about that part of it instead of just like that just being who he is and then going on with normal Superman type stories. Instead, they just made it more about that. Like the stories became Superman's love life instead of just like, all right, Superman's bi, but he's still doing Superman shit. No, Superman's bi, and here's his dating life type of thing.
Which is
so
a
I
terrible
think
idea.
That would, I mean, it's the same shit they did with Iceman. Like Iceman's gay, and now here's 4 or 5 issues about a date that he has.
Yeah.
Like, okay, why? How about just Iceman's gay and him doing X-Men shit instead?
Right. Because even with Superman and Lois, you didn't get like everything wasn't about Lois. Lois was there very here and there, but Superman did Superman stuff.
Clark did
Superman things. Lois was just a background character, how it should have been. You don't make her a full front thing where it's just let's do 5 issues about him, like Lois and Superman is dating in a main story.
Right.
No. And that's what people doing this with.
And people now are paying $3.99 or whatever a comic book. Yeah, of course they're gonna drop off after like 2 or 3 issues of that. Like I don't want to read about anybody's dating life. If
I don't either.
Superhero.
Gay, I don't care what you are. I don't want to read about your dating life.
Like like you said, if it was Clark and Lois 3 issues straight of like a date that they were having, or like him preparing for a date and then going on the date and then afterwards like what he thought about, I'd be like, like where's the crying Superman that we all know?
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But
like where we have no villains. We have no action. We have no, something going down, like someone crashing the date, or like, something happening at the restaurant or bowling alley or wherever the fuck you are, like something happening there and you got to fight. Like you can have a date story. That's cool. But like have something happen. You know what I mean? Like, golly.
That's what I'm saying. Like you telling me Batman, like Alfred got to tell Batman to sleep because of how much stuff is going on. You telling me you have nothing better to do? They go on 3 dates in a row, 3 nights, 3 days, all that crap. You better go help Bruce. Do something. Let Bruce take a nap. This man out here, sleep deprived. Let this man take a nap. Help him out. Do something. You got more things to do, Clark. Damn.
And speaking of Bruce, like I thought they would learn their lesson when they tried to do all that shit with the wedding special. When all that shit was going down, because I know there was stuff that went down at the wedding and everything like that, or like the bachelor party and shit, but they had like all these fucking spin-offs and one-shots and tie-ins about the wedding, and it's like, God, like, okay, we get it. God damn, stop beating this dead horse for nothing. For no, it's just the same fucking story over and over again in like 15 different one-shot titles. So. And again, at $3.99 an issue, it's going to be hard for you to keep a clientele that's willing to pay $4 a book for all these fucking books about the same fucking story.
And it's just about, you would think they would read the room, considering that, again, DC stories have been pretty bad the last year, honestly. And it's like, why would you continue to do things that is going to divide your fan base? Well, right now you don't really need that, and it's going to be more negative dividing than positive dividing. So if you want to say that he's bi, whatever he is, who cares? But again, let's actually have him do stuff instead of just focusing on this aspect, because one, because by making them bi, you're gonna have more people dislike the character than like them. Let's just call it what it is. Still don't mean you don't do that decision. That's fine if you want to do that. Who cares? But the problem is, if you're gonna have people not like them that much anyway, why would you make it worse and have pretty much everybody hate the dude by just focusing in on that?
Mm.
We don't read Superman comics just to see his love life. We read him to see him do Superman things, not ordinary things that regular people do, like go on dates. We want to see Superman stuff. Have a man fight Doomsday, some crazy stuff like that. Have something interesting happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Have the whole damsel in distress type story, only with the dude in distress. I don't know.
Sure.
But like you said, something. And again, like me personally, I don't read Superman, so it's like for me, I don't care. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. But there's a reason I know.
Because I'm a Superman
for you,
guy.
You're a big Superman fan. Yeah. So for you to be like, there's nothing happening in these stories, it's like, because the Superman issues that I did read obviously were more like of the 90s stuff, centered around like right before and right after the death of Superman, because that's just kind of what was going on when I was reading comics. But even then it was like whatever for me personally. So like if that was whatever for me, casual Superman fan, then this is definitely not going to be something that I'm into. No, and that's just that's just what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Right. So, and then people who are even less casual fans or whatever are definitely, I don't think, going to be into the story. Right. So there you go.
Yeah. I definitely want to get your opinion on that one, because when I was reading and listening, like looking into that stuff, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I want Dino's opinion on that. So yeah, there we go.
So there you have it. And I think we're going to bring this one to an end. We're an hour 40 in, so we'll call it. Hit that like button again, subscribe, smash it, all that shit. And if you can, whether you're live with us or catching it on the replay, we appreciate you. We'll be back on next Tuesday for sure, at 8 p.m. Eastern. As always, stay villainous and
fuck the Fantastic Four.